Welcome to an OPEX tutorial or future reference. This is a server. This is the back of it. It looked a bit crap before, especially in VR. You kind of get a lot closer. So I thought I'd go crazy and do this wires in the back. And by crazy, yes, so the wires are fucking crazy. So there must be fast ways to do it, more efficient way. I don't want to spend the day unwrapping each individual wire that I've, applied on a curve. So this is my result. This is what I found, and I did all this with rigid body physics in Blender. And this video is basically just kind of my settings, me waffling a bit. I'm not spending much time editing this video. I'm gonna, hopefully do some more, actually proper tutorials in the future. But it's just literally like a video dump of the settings and the process I use. So I hope to use this myself in the future again. Come back to it. To kind of like refresh myself if I need to do this again, because I had to kind of learn all this and understand it myself. And it's literally like a time capsule of that. And if anyone finds this useful, then perfect. But please don't be commenting like, "Oh, you fucking talking too much," or "it's waffling," or "you could be better structuring the tutorial." Yeah, I understand that. So get what you can from it. Don't get pissed off with it. Enjoy. Let's get started. Godspeed. Black Emperor, take care. Alright, wait. Cool, welcome to this tutorial. Let's start. Let's start. Go. Go tutorial. OPEX, OPEX, OPEX. Yeah. Okay. Let's bring in my mic. Cool. So, Bezier curve. Start with one of those. Obviously, edit going into it. Normally has like 2 or 3 points. You can, press W, subdivide, give yourself more points if you need to, but don't overcomplicate it straight away. What I went with was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus the 2 at the end, so 7 in total. And basically it's really simple. You just add soft body, and then anything you want to collide with, like the floor or anything else, you just click that and then you hit collision. Soft body, physics, friction 10, mass 0.5. Submitting speed doesn't really matter. The goal, I think I already changed anything in this. Soft body edge, not really much change in that as well. I mean, I did turn on collision on edge and face. That much difference that makes, it's some. But it can be a bit noisy if everything's bouncing off each other. And this is the main settings here. So the ball size is the tension between each point you have. So you can stop stuff by bunching up on itself if you have a bigger ball size. Stiffness, kind of self-explanatory. Dampening, and that's set to 0.5. And you see what you hit like animate, which is Control A for me. So yeah, these are the settings that I've used. So these points on 1, the rest of them is weighted 0. So these two basically anchor in position. And what you see in this mesh is 2 modifiers. So you have array and the curve modifier. And I chose basically to go for fixed count, which means you can still move the mesh along the curve, but this is the piece of mesh I have. So the piece of mesh has more cuts in the front for the cable curving out, less in the center, for what goes around, and then a couple with a little bit closer near the edge. But the majority of the geometry is at the front of the curve. And if you hit this now, what you'll see is that cable, falling, resting in a kind of relaxed position. If we then distribute these curves into the places, into the location we want them at, you'll see very quickly you can create something very complicated. So I've pulled them down already just to kind of like, so I can see with the cable if it's going to be enough mesh and it's in the right place. And if I show you with the meshes on what it looks like, let's say for instance this one, we want to tweak it. So just like pull the mesh down, put it into place. And then now we're going to hit simulate. And you just see they just it's pretty cool. Like I was very happy once it's set up. So the walls slightly kind of trying to not collide with each other, but there's some overlap. It's not a big deal, but you'll see you get a much more natural result the way they're later if I did more by hand. And say this one, you can see the geometry is going too far in. You just pull it out, and you get we get the geometry we want. We get the more detailed geometry at the beginning. It's already unwrapped. It's all ready to go. And that way you get something very complicated, or it looks complicated, and there's no hassle afterwards. Like that's one thing I didn't want to do. I didn't want to have to. Actually, that one was a bit fatter. So we just literally grab the mesh and we just get it down a bit. Actually, no. S Shift X. Okay, like that. There you go. You've made the mesh thinner, and it's back on to the array for the wire. So it's a very good dynamic system to be able to edit these wires afterwards, to change the paths, to you can make any number of changes. Okay, like I want this plug down here instead. I want two cables coming out here. Okay, fine. Just take these points, move them across. Move the key across so it goes in. Boop. And simulate. There you go. That's it. Yeah, to rejig to restart the animation, it's just Control Shift and down arrow. Yeah, that's it. It's awesome. It's fun. It's easy to use, and it's optimized because you're using the same piece of mesh that's already wrapped. There's no really changes to that, or anything to add to it. So thanks, Matt. I hope you found this useful, and keep a lookout for the upcoming server pack.